Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you couldn't tell, I took an involuntary 3 weeks off. Now, the reason for that being, I don't know if you can still hear it a little bit in the sound of my voice, but I got sick. And that happened because I had to work about 300 hours at work, and those two tend to go hand in hand. Now, today is currently the 30th of May, and it's kind of the first day that I felt sort of human. So I decided, you know what, we're just gonna bite the bullet and we're gonna film this video and we're gonna get it done. Now, as a little bit of a treat, I decided to do a 2-for-1 in this video. I recorded my Bujo setup and then saw that it was going to be about 5-6 minutes when it was all sped up. And I thought that's a bit short for a video after not being here for about 3 weeks. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to be setting up my regular journal anyway, so why not film that as well? That way you guys get 2 videos in one, and I don't have to feel as bad for posting a shorter video this month, or for the start of this month anyway. Now, as you guys can see, I started out with my reading journal. The reason for that being is that I had a bit of a clearer picture of what I wanted to do. Obviously, I picked 2 readathons that I wanted to participate in this month, and that was the reason why I had a clear picture in my head. The 2 readathons that I'm actually talking about is Hermie's Hunger Games read-along and the Queerlit readathon. Now, if you don't know, I highly recommend you check out Hermie's video over on their channel about their Hunger Games read-along that they're going to be hosting for the entire month of June. What they are planning on is we're going to be reading all of the Hunger Games books, which are 5 now. And then what we're also going to be doing is they're going to be hosting watch-alongs over on their Discord. So it's basically an entire month focused on this incredible series. Now, I have read the first 4 books and I've seen all of the movies, but I love this series. I think, sadly, it's very topical at the moment. And it's just an important series, I feel, to read and get into. So, as I said, I've read the first 4 books. I haven't read Sunrise on the Reaping yet because I know Hermie was going to be doing one of these, and I thought it might be fun to read that one together. As you guys can see, they created these lovely boards. They also created these amazing pins, which we can all earn as we go along this month. So it's all kicking off, and it's going to be amazing for me because even though the source material is quite heavy, it also is sort of comfort read, I guess, because I've read it before. I know what to expect. Honestly, the only thing I am a bit concerned about is obviously reading Sunrise on the Reaping for the first time, because I have heard it gets quite emotional, and I love the character of Hermie, which I know that this round of the Hunger Games is going to be focused on. I also know a little bit of what kind of Hunger Games they're throwing. I don't want to give too much away, but I don't know, it's going to be a lot. Obviously, the other readathon that I'm going to be participating in is the Queerlit readathon, which is hosted by Kathy Thrithard and the Reading Wren this year. They have been hosting it for quite some time. This is round 15 already. I think from what I heard, this is the first round that Wren has joined. So I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. I've been kind of trying to track my TBR and see what the hell I'm going to be reading for all of these prompts. And I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be a whole lot of fun. They did say both that whether you read one book for this or you fill out the whole board, it doesn't really matter. As long as you finish 1 square, they're going to be happy, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. I plan on obviously finishing more than 1 square, but it does take a bit of the pressure off when you know that there's only 1 square that you have to fill. So we just finished up my reading journal, so obviously now we're gonna go and switch into my regular bullet journal. Now, because it was so busy, I hardly ever opened it up for the month of May. I think I said something similar in my May bullet journal setup, that I didn't do much of it in April either. Obviously, life happens. One of the things that I think is great about a bullet journal is that it doesn't matter if you don't fill it in. There's no pages wasted. It's just something that happens, and you can just pick it up whenever you want to. So I'm again hoping that I'm going to be using it a little bit more this month. I'm not making myself any promises. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. I'm starting the month off a little bit under the weather if things go the way that I think they're going to go, but I'm hoping to get better soon and to be able to get my life back on track and just roll back into things. Now, one of the things, obviously, I think it's quite obvious what's going on here. I decided to go with a bit of a Pride theme because, as I mentioned before, it is Pride Month. And if you want colorful, you go with the Pride flag. It's quite obvious. And it's summer, it's gonna be summer, it's gonna be hopefully nice and sunny weather. It's been appalling over here for the past couple of weeks, or past couple of days, I should say. I shouldn't over-exaggerate. But what I did see when I was editing this is that the colors don't come out as strongly on camera as they do in real life. I mean, they look quite subdued on camera, and when I look at it in real life, it looks a lot more vibrant than I thought it would, or than I was expecting it to on camera. But I don't know, it's sad that it's not really getting its full moment in the sun when I'm doing all of this. As you guys can also tell, I did a little bit of a heart in the middle, just so that I could at least have space to write in the month. Now, this kind of went against all of my, let's say, perfectionist feelings, because it's not like, you can see, it looks like a doodle. It doesn't really look clean cut. It doesn't look like the most perfect rainbow flag that you've ever did see, but I just decided to have fun with it. I knew that it was going to look gorgeous because of all of the colors, and that's sort of what I wanted it to be. I didn't want to be perfect, or didn't want to have my perfectionist side coming through, because I haven't been using my bullet journal for the past couple of months that often, and I knew if I got stuck in that perfectionist side of myself, then there was no way that I was going to be continuing using this journal. So it sort of opted as both a reminder that love is love and everyone can love whoever the fuck they want, excuse my language, but it's also a reminder to myself that perfectionism is something that I should not strive for, Actually, the only thing I should strive for is the sticker that I'm putting on right now, which is to just be a kind human. Doesn't matter if you're not perfect, just be kind. Now, one of the things that I don't show in this bullet journal video is that I've actually started a journal. I know I'm a journal addict. I don't think anyone's surprised, but I did also start a journal or bullet journal for my channel, for YouTube, Instagram, which I have been sincerely lacking in as well, because I just sort of jumped into this and didn't really think about it. And as I noticed now with not posting for about 3 weeks, I need to get more organized about it. I want to do more live streams. I want to be more consistent with posting videos. So the only way I know how to get more consistent is by writing everything down. Now, I'm not sharing that one because I'm still tweaking. I'm still figuring out what I like. If you guys do want a video about how I set up my YouTube channel kind of bullet journal in the future, do let me know in the comments, because you know I'm going to be doing it. So I'm going to be using that. So if you want a bit of a peek into that, just let me know. And that's going to be it for today's video. I hope I'm going to be more consistent in the future. And I hope that I will see you guys all in the next week. Bye.